Hi guys, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead.
Hey, Jack.
We're back for day 2 of Ramen Week. So, bear with my voice. I have been coughing up a storm and I don't know if I got that stuff back, whatever, but they gave me an antibiotic. We just picked it up a half hour ago or so. So I'm going to do that afterwards. But anyways, I have some thinking to do. We just hit 3,000. So now on to 4. But anyway, you guys are the best. I appreciate it. Renee, thanks for giving the shout out on Sunday. That really helped. And all of you that came over from her, I appreciate you guys. Each and every one of you mean the world to me. And I hope you know that. And even when I continue to grow, I want us to stay close-knit. So always make sure you like, share, subscribe, and leave those comments. Because I will answer every one of them comments. And I do. So I want to stay bonded with all of you. And you guys mean the world to me. And I can't thank you enough. 3,000, you guys. We did it. We're there, we're there, we're there. We did it as a team. Because without you, none of that would matter.
Nope.
All right, so we're making vegetable beef ramen soup. I was going to make something else today. But I'm glad I chose to do this because I'm not feeling that well. But it's really easy, it's quick, and let's hope it's really tasty. So the first thing we're going to do is, it says it needs a Dutch oven, so that's what we did. Now, it says to fry your hamburger, but as you guys know, well, those of you that just started probably don't. But me and Jack pre-fry our hamburger. So we're going to just basically get it nice and warmed up and nice and toasty and all that good stuff. Get it broke up. Wasn't it funny, the ones that watched my video about the caramel, how all those went and popped all at the same time?
Oh, yeah.
I was telling my daughter-in-law about that. I go, oh my gosh, that's so funny. So we're going to let this just heat up a little bit, and then we'll be right back. All right, so our hamburger is nice and warm. So now we're going to take, and by the way, this was called vegetable beef ramen soup. Sorry, guys.
I gotta open up another one.
Yep. We're going to use a 46 ounce of vegetable V8 juice. Oh, I love V8 juice.
So do I.
Then we're going to use a packet of onion soup mix. I think I'm going to try to make my own next year too, by the way, Jack.
Yeah.
V8 juice. I'm going to stir that up a little bit. And if I feel like I need to add some water to it, I will. Now we're gonna... Oh, and then we need the seasoning pack from the ramen as well. I've never had a beef ramen. Make sure you use beef ramen with this one. Alright, now we're going to add a 16 ounce container of frozen mixed vegetables. They didn't have a 16 ounce, so I got a 32 and me and Jack will split it. That should be about half, Jack. Now we're going to let this come to a boil before we add our noodles to it. See how fast this is going to be to throw it together? Especially with, I figured about comfort food, like how in the wintertime the soups taste really good and whatever. And so when I seen that one pop up, I'm like, we have to do that. I changed my mind, and Jack's like, again? That's what he always says to me, again? Because sometimes I change my mind, and that's just how it is. I'm going to taste a little bit of this, see if I think it's too strong. Oh my. That's yummy so far. Whew. We'll be back as soon as this finishes boiling. So while we're waiting for everything to boil, I said to Jack, and he's like, ugh, what? I thought, what happens if we would use some diced tomatoes in there? I think it would add a lot of flavor, don't you? And who doesn't like a nice tomato when you're biting into your vegetable soup? So we're going to split, whoops, well, you got still about half. We're going to take about a half a quart of each of my home canned tomatoes. Oh, that makes it even prettier. Look at that. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that beautiful? I know, you don't have to do that. Sometimes it's just my brain goes overdrive and I have no control. Anyways, so we're going to let this boil. I was going to make a loaf of bread or some rolls today to go with it, but I just really didn't feel good, so I didn't make any. But we had some of those biscuits left from last week. I just baked those up, so we'll have that with the soup tonight. So we'll be back when it's boiling. It might take a little bit longer now that I added tomatoes. But it does look, don't you think it made it look really pretty?
Yeah.
Look at that, you guys. Isn't that beautiful? All from ramen, of all things. We'll be back. Alrighty, so now it's boiling, and you want to bring it down to a simmer. So you want to lower it a little bit, and we're going to add all those ramen noodles in there. And get them stirred in. And it says you should be able to cook it in about 3 to 5 minutes. So we're just going to let them simmer and cook. So now in the meantime, what I did for dessert tonight, I cut up 2 apples and I put them in water and lemon juice, and then of course I'll drain them. And whatever we don't eat tonight, then I'll send to work with Tom tomorrow. Let me use my cute new little bowls. Then remember I had that half jar of the caramel. So I'm going to put some caramel in that bowl that me and Tom can dip into for our dessert tonight. How's that? Here, Jack, you want to taste one? I'll just put some on the... Jack's going to make some of his own, aren't you, Jack?
Yeah.
And I'm going to try some.
That's awesome.
Mmm. 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 That is yummy, isn't it?
Yep.
Then I opened up my cupboards and I found another jar. But I'm not going to pull everything out, just to make one jar. So we're going to let this keep cooking till the noodles are nice and soft, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, it's done. Take a look at that. Hard to believe that's ramen, huh? Told you I'd come out with some good ramen ones. So we're going to take a taste test. Yeah, it's going to be hot, hot.
That's awesome. That is very good.
Hot. I think I just found a new way to make vegetable beef soup.
This way.
You guys, that is awesome. It is really, really, really good. And I'm glad that I added the tomatoes to it too. Doesn't that look beautiful? Let me bring it closer. Look at that. Nice and thick soup. Oh my. So for cold days like today, that is going to be awesome. Or just any day you want soup. And I bet you could do the same thing.
Oh no, she's thinking.
I bet you could do the same thing with chicken. Except for use the chicken ramen. And then you know our canned ramen or canned chicken that we have in our basements?
Yeah.
Break that apart. The ugly canned chicken is what they call it, or one of you guys call it alien chicken. And break that up in there. Oh! Or if you added Rotel to it.
Wow.
Jack's like, dinner's done. Stop doing that. All right. Tom should be home in another half hour or so, and believe me, that soup will still be plenty hot. So, again, thank you guys for letting me get to that 3,000. It's amazing. I appreciate it so much. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you guys. And
Bye.
I'll see you when Tom gets here. Hi, Tom.
Hello.
How was your day?
Not bad.
Good. Guess what happened to me today?
What?
I got an antibiotic, so hopefully I'll feel better.
Oh,
But
that'll be nice.
guess what's even better than that? You're dumbfounded.
Yeah.
We hit 3,000.
Yeah. All right. Good deal.
We have the best community in the world. We got 3,003 right now. Isn't that incredible?
Nice.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I'm so excited. So there is Tom's soup. You want crackers or biscuits? This is vegetable beef ramen soup.
To have another bite just to be sure. I'll take a bigger bite this time.
Oh, okay. You do that.
One of the ramen noodles floating around in there.
I know, right? What do you think?
I think that's delicious.
I think vegetable beef soup needs to be made like that from now on.
I think you're right.
It's got VA juice in it.
Oh, I could have had a V8 so we can walk sideways like this.
Yeah. And I added some of my canned tomato, diced tomatoes.
Diced tomatoes?
Yeah.
Right.
So there's the caramel and some apples. Dip it in there, baby. And I got some for your work tomorrow, too.
Ooh.
Take you a big old glob of it.
You don't want to stay on. There we go. Oh, yeah. So I did that without getting anything on the video.
You're magical. What do you think? We never get it because the kids always get it all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you're going to eat dessert before you eat your...
No, I'm just going to try one more.
Oh, okay. What do you think? You're going to put it on a cracker? So I take it that caramel's pretty good. Might have to buy a couple more just so that I can make some for us, huh? You're going to try biscuit in there now? So you're trying to show us that caramel could taste good on anything?
That caramel does.
All right, well, you guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing, and bye, Tom.
What'd you say?
Bye, Tom.
Bye, Tom.